Hackers linked to Chinese government are targeting critical US infrastructure, preparing to cause real-world harm to Americans. FBI Director Christopher Wray told a congressional committee on Wednesday.
China's hackers are positioning on American infrastructure in preparation to wreak havoc and cause real-world harm to American citizens and communities if and when China decides the time has come to strike. They're not focused just on political and military targets. We can see from where they position themselves across civilian infrastructure that low blows aren't just a possibility in the event of a conflict. Low blows against civilians are part of China's plan.
Water treatment plants, the electric grid, oil and natural gas pipelines, and transportation hubs are among the targets of state-sponsored hacking operations, he told the House of Representatives Select Committee on Competition with China.
There has been far too little public focus on the fact that PRC hackers are targeting our critical infrastructure, our water treatment plants, our electrical grid, our oil and natural gas pipelines, our transportation systems, and the risk that poses to every American requires our attention now.
The Chinese Foreign Ministry did not immediately respond to a request for comment on the matter. Wray has repeatedly said Beijing is trying to undermine the United States through espionage campaigns, intellectual property theft, and cyber attacks.
As I've described, the PRC is already, today, putting their pieces in place. I do not want those watching today to think we can't protect ourselves. But I do want the American people to know that we cannot afford to sleep on this danger. As a government and a society, we've got to remain vigilant and actively defend against the threat that Beijing poses. Otherwise, China has shown it will make us pay.
Jean Esterle, Director of Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, said the United States has found and eradicated Chinese cyber intrusions in aviation, water, energy, and transportation infrastructure.
Now, the threat is not theoretical. Leveraging information from our government and industry partners, CISA teams have found and eradicated Chinese intrusions in multiple critical infrastructure sectors, including aviation, water, energy, transportation. Now, based on this information, this is likely just the tip of the iceberg. Every critical infrastructure entity needs to double down on resilience. Businesses need to prepare for and expect an attack, and test and prepare for and exercise their critical systems so that they can continue to operate through a disruption and recover rapidly to provide services to the American people. Finally, every technology manufacturer must build, test, and deploy technology that is secure by design.
This is the cyberspace equivalent of placing bombs on American bridges, water treatment facilities, and power plants. There is no economic benefit for these actions. There's no pure intelligence gathering rationale. The sole purpose is to be ready to destroy American infrastructure, which would inevitably result in chaos, confusion, and potentially mass casualties. It's outrageous. It's an active and direct threat to our homeland, to our military, our ability to surge forces forward in the event of a conflict, and it's not a hypothetical.
Easterly emphasized the need for Americans to prepare for an unexpected attack.